Hello guys, this is ScherBR talking, and we're back for another video, and this time it's a Word in Shatters second part event. Well, the devs didn't say that we will get this second part, but in Japan there was a second part, and talking about this when I was discussing the first part of the event, and well, we just got the second part of the event. I made a stage-by-stage run, but now let's just talk about the good stuff about this event and make a small and fast guide for people to understand the best things about it. Okay, well, let's just click on the banner here and we can go to the exchange booth or just see the stages here. Well, let's talk about the stages first. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new stages. It's X versions of the normal stages, but this time there's only one challenge stage. And the challenge stage is the one with the 65 recommended might and a cost of HAT. So it's the most cost of all stages, similar to the challenge 3 on the first part. And also can be a little difficult for some people. There's a title for some players that care about this stuff. And well, I don't think this is hard for players that are playing the game since launch, but new players may have some trouble because there's just a lot of mechanics being released that are raising our powers and making things like this recommended might not seem that hard for us. Okay, so let's just change the exchange booth. There's a lot of stuff on this event. They are interesting, different from the first part where there's not that much good stuff to get besides elites. Well, this is the item from elites. We also had the silver coins, but we didn't have the gold coins. The gold coins were introduced on the second part, and we can check the second part items when we finish with the list on the silver coin items. Let's just go there. Here, the rainbow key was the last item from the first part, and with the awakening and garnet we start the second part of the event. So you can see I played the whole event, all the stages, and I only have 73 gold coins. And I also did 3 runs or 4, if I remember correctly, on the last stage. And the drop rate and the value it drops is terrible for a 1 week event. We have a lot of people talking about this on Discord because, well, this event lasts for a whole month in Japan, but now in our version of the game it will only last for 1 week. Beating the most hard boss in this event will net you only 14 of the gold coins. It's a very low value and number because look at this. This awakening garnet should be a high value because it works like Ember, but only for legendary evolution weapons. They are called 7-star weapons, and you can see here there's a 7-star icon on this item. It's the first one we get in the game. It's okay for it to be pricey because the game is still evolving. And we have this Midnight Breaker sword. It's a dark version of the Tremolo. It works exactly the same. It still uses very heavy damage. It will deal less damage than the Ignite sword because Ignite has 3 uses, okay? But it's good because it's better than the Focatроids for damage. Okay, and we have 4 of this before midnight item that can upgrade the action skill from Midnight Breaker, making it a max action skill, levels 5 for you. There's 2 orbs. I always recommend you people getting the orbs because you can see there's some different type of elements here. It's elemental boost, probably do more damage with the elemental attacks, and one man show. I'm not so sure how for what this orb works, but well, it's still a good orb for you to get because the price is still lower than getting a 6-star orb from Seraph Gate. We have this Awakening Ember that costs 70 of the gold coins. Like I said, only 14 on the boss, and it's not a guarantee. I forgot to say this, we will talk about this more later. There's the Divine Weapon Ticket Gold. For the price of the things here, it doesn't seem that much, but still you may not want to get this because there's a lot of items for you to get with gold. There's this Nameless Hero Book Memory, and there's also the Mark II free skills. Especially more is the attack, mag, and defense. Mag defense is good as well, but less important than just defense, okay? And there is also the free weapons for that you can use as base for free skills. I don't know if this price is good, but this is what we have. This will take a lot of investment for the currency on the event, and then after we see the last one for free skill, we start getting the skill up glasses or in shard for the number 2 marks as well. And the prices often are on silver coins. That's okay, because we'll keep getting silver coins instead of gold for most of the time. And then we have some of the 5-star hammers. The price is low because, well, they are 5-star, but they can help if you're needing something. And the gold is good, but like I said, the gold coin is not guaranteed. The exchange rate is not bad, but I don't recommend getting as well. Okay, just focus on the best stuff. I will focus on my attack up 2, the defense up 2, the bug here, the ember, the 2 orbs. I will max my midnight breaker and also get this awakening garnet. Okay, well, the game just gave us a lot of AP pots, so getting more AP pots will help you because we really need some AP to get everything on this event. Also, you have to remember, this event has raid bosses. I was not doing the event because I knew this would happen, or I was just expecting it to happen. And like I said, I will only go to the boss number 10 on the hare and boss number 20 on the crab. And the Midnight Breaker sword that we saw here, just like I said on the first guide on this event, also raises the hate boss appearance hate. You can check here. Oh, it says boost appearance rate of the raid boss that appears in the event awarding Shatters. Some people say that this only boosts the hare boss appearance, and if the hare boss appearance, it's even less important because you only need to defeat 10 of the raid bosses. Okay, so this is what I'll be doing. I hope you also see the same value as me, but well, that's my opinion. And well, there's 2 stages here that can be done, and most people will focus on the Recon Mine 65k, the X challenge stage, because if they want, it's the best thing to do. I will make 2 runs here because I want to talk about the stages. I will start with the X Divine. There's still the same thing happening. You have more damage if you're using Lizard or Frey or Aelith. Well, I don't have Frey or Lizard, but I do have Aelith. And then I can choose some friends here. Well, just like I have Even Ember, he's one of the best characters, best players in the game. He's my friend on Discord as well. And then I won't be using him right now because the stage is not hard. I will just try to use this guy here with a Frey. He's not even my friend, it's okay. The stage won't be that hard. What I'm using here is something that, let me explain you guys. If you summon for Hakure, you probably have this word here. It's called Steed. It deals only heavy damage, but it's 3 uses. So the damage is not that behind a Tremolo. Most people won't have 2 Tremolos maxed, so they can use this weapon as a second opinion, second option. It also has a free slot for you to upgrade the damage a little more, but I won't be doing this because, well, this is just temporary weapon. And that's my Aelith. I'm using my Killing. Why I'm using Killing? I was using Freya. But, well, a Killing has her orb, and the damage from the Millennium Holy Staff skill is very similar to even the Tremolo of my Hakure, because Killing orb is just that strong. And also, I really like Killing because she can help me fill the bar before I reach the boss, so I can unleash 4-star level 4 purification attack and start with the upper hand on the boss. So that's what I'm using this squad. Aelith everyone should be using. Killing just for filling the gauge, and Hakure because she's my leader. I really like to use Hakure, and she's using my maxed Tremolo as well. Okay, and now what we have is just to choose the support. You can choose a Frey or Lizard or Aelith on your friend list, and I'm using the 5th character as support. It's my Malvina. This squad I'm using for both 2 stages, the second last and the last one. Let's just start this stage here, and we can check how this works. Well, the cost you see in EP, it's 35 EP. Like I said, just try to fill your bar, you get more damage, you start the battle with this max. But you can miss many attacks, so you won't be able to kill 3 bars with these guys. But the important thing is just to reach 3 bars at least before you reach the boss. So 2 bars here is okay, and another bar on the next enemy. There's only 2 enemies before the boss. I don't think I can reach 3 bars, so that's okay. Let's just this enemy die. Now the second enemy is you see it's the same double enemies that we face in a lot of events. It's the Silver Knight and the Gold Knight, and these enemies here have a guaranteed drop of a silver coin on the Silver Knight and a gold coin on the Gold Knight. The values are very bad, okay? You don't get too much drops on these guys here, but let's just check and we can just go to face the boss. And the values are always the same, there's no variance on the drop of these guys, okay? Oh, it seems like I can feel 1 bar if I don't miss any attack. There's 72 hits, that's a lot of hits. Even more hits this time. Okay, so you see the silver chest from the Silver Knight and the gold chest from the Gold Knight. I got max experience. These enemies here give some good to average experience. I recommend you to farm. And now it's time for the boss. You see, this is the boss from the story mode. It's a zombie dragon, and then he can inflict debuff on you. There's a lot of debuff he can inflict you. It's poison, curse, paralyzed. Then after some time he can also inflict freeze and blind. So just don't mess up with this boss. Do what I said. Just start this stage getting your purification gauge to the max. So the best thing to do is to just use this first and start. You can just start with the purify attack instead of doing other stuff. But there's also something that you can also do a little more damage if you do your purify attack on high number of hit counts, just like in the original games. But the difference won't be that high. You can just start. The damage is very good because I'm using the correct element weapon. And now I will just start with my other skills. I will save my Valkyrie for last because she can do more damage when the hit count is high. See, the enemy's down. But I'm using only 3 weapons here. Maybe you don't have that much strength as my characters, but I don't see a problem if you just bring your purification attack to the max. Okay, you see the damage, the experience is almost 5k, and if you have 100% experience crystals, it will bring you to 10k experience, okay? It's very good farmer here. So this is the last stage from the story mode, and the next one is the challenge stage. The strategy is the same, but there's something different here, and I will show you guys. You see, my drop here was 3 for guarantee for the gold, 16 on the guarantee for the silver, and the boss dropped a silver chest, and it had 58 silver coins. The last boss will have a guarantee of 75 coins, or 12. Sorry, I was talking about 14 guarantee on the boss, but the boss is 12, and there is 4 more on the guarantee of this Gold Knight. The Silver Knight on this stage will give you 24. We'll check this right now because we'll have to defeat this last boss. Well, oh, I'll bring my LOA guy here. He has a very strong character. It's Elite. He's using a fire element weapon, but the damage will be good because of his strength. Let's just start this and we'll do similar stuff here. And before someone asks me, we'll just show my weapons. You see, there's nothing out of this world. It's just the same stuff I always use. The Tremolo, Purple Shade, First Battle Sword, Lenian Holy Staff, the Shrook, and the Roshways. This is my friend. He's using Hala Hala and Hessia knife with limit broken. There's also this. There's a Steed. It's my Elite with a First Battle Sword and a Hala Hala as well. So there's nothing out of the ordinary. I do believe most people can do this. You see, I'm spending 40 AP for the stage. Let's just do the dodge again. Let's hit some hits here. Okay, 3 bars is already good. You can choose not to do this if you're strong enough. But, well, I prefer a guarantee kill. I lost once on this boss. I don't want to waste my AP. You see, I'm switching enemies in middle of the combo, so this makes it faster. Now we are reaching the boss with the full powers. And this boss is, they are trying to make it funny. These are the story characters using costumes. It's Cena, Ingrid, and Lucia. And the worst enemy here is Lucia. Why? Because she can inflict you with freeze. I do believe Ingrid can also inflict something like curse, but I haven't seen it yet. And Cena could maybe inflict you with paralyze, but I didn't see this yet. But Lucia always frees some of my characters because she even attacks more than her comrades. And that's why it's best to just start the battle with the purification attack. This time, there's 3 bosses and not 1 boss and some minions. The minions always die on the purification attack. This time it's good to start with purification attack because the enemies won't die on it. So the combo will keep raising. You see it 39 hits and just with purification attack. Now I use my Steed. As you see, my combo is still raising. The damage will be even higher. Always leave halfway for last effort. You see, I was able to just one shot, also because I was using some very strong friend, but even if I didn't, Lucia will be the only one alive here if I was using a weaker friend. But also, this is not that hard to do if you're bringing your squad with max purification gauge, okay? If you use it on the first stage, on the first start of the battle, you can just reach number 2 before the boss, before the second turn. It's very good to do this. And here we have another elite. It's a raid boss. I won't be using my the weapon from this second part that raised the raid encounter chance, because I don't really need it. I just want to kill 10 of these bosses here, and I will find them without need of to use the weapon. Okay, so let's just I forgot to use the weapon. The bosses are the same. Nothing is different right now. Raid boss is not dealing much damage yet, but his HP is very high. Very, very high. I'll use my healing for less, because her passive skill is to deal more damage as long as the turn goes on. But still, I think I will need 2 runs to defeat this boss. That's okay, I'm prepared for this. You see, healing is also very useful, because when you're facing a raid boss, to be able to reach Purification Gouge max before the battle ends. And that's what I'll be doing here. Maybe I won't be able, because I'm using skills. Yeah, I won't be able to reach max. But it's okay, I just need another run to defeat this great boss. You see, I got the silver chest from the boss, and it was 75 of the silver coin. 4 is a guarantee, you always be getting 4, and always be getting 24 of the silver one. And sometimes you just get 12 of the gold one. 12 is very low number, and that's why a lot of people are complaining on Discord. But that's it, that's all we have here right now. And well, thanks guys for watching this video so far. I don't think there's more stuff to talk about this event. I hope this video can help some people. And please subscribe if you haven't. We see each other on the next video. Bye.